Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stood at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you. I'd rather be drunk.
Hey Internet, Dracofunk here, and welcome back to my 100th subscriber special here on Highway 47. And we are rendezvoused with the Scout aircraft, and it is going to go ahead and scout ahead for us. I think I'm going to fly it. There is a small hilly section that I need to go around, and I think I'm going to land close to those two lakes that are right there in front. Well, not in front. Now they're kind of to the right. They're two small inland lakes. And that's where I'm aiming for. Well, let me just get my bearings here. All right. The driving for today and probably at least the next episode is going to be a little bit tricky because I can't go in a straight line no matter what I do. And let's see if I can get off the ground. All right. This aircraft actually flies pretty well. So I'm going to have to fly around this section of the coast. And if I keep heading in that direction, I'll come into these hills. So I kind of want to avoid those. So at some point I'm going to have to make a turn and fly ahead of about 260. And watch out for the little sand trap thingies. I'm actually going to have to make a turn a little bit south and heading of about 200. And there's the two lakes off in the distance, and you see a set of mountain ranges beyond that I'm going to have to fly around, but that's for a later episode. I think probably not next episode, but the episode after that, the Scout aircraft's going to have to go and refuel. Right now, let's see if I can come in for a landing. I'll do the landing in real time. It's a little bit hard when the ground isn't quite level. But there I am. I've touched down, put on the brakes, shut the engines down because I can't stand that just continuous jet aircraft noises. And Jolly will park the aircraft there. There are the two lakes. And let's switch back to the Rover train. That's not the Rover train. I wasn't paying attention. And there is not the Rover train. So let's fix that. Now, the good news is you can clearly see I am beyond, or at least below the equator, which means I am past the halfway point. Just trying to get my bearings. Sorry if I sound more tired than normal. I am. Normally, I also record this in the morning when I'm tired from getting up. This time I'm tired because I really should be in bed because I have to go in I have an orientation for a new job tomorrow morning. I'm not really looking forward to it, but it has to be done. So, I am heading, right now I'm going to start off at a heading of about 200. Because I don't want to drive into the water this time. If you want to see me drive into the water, go back a couple episodes and watch the river crossing. Because I had to cross a river, and that meant I had to just drive this Rover train into the water, which I did. Ooh, sorry about the yawning. I'm actually very tired. But I did drive this Rover train into the water to cross the river. It was kind of the mouth of the river. But that's okay. I hope my computer isn't glitching out too bad. Hopefully this doesn't affect the video. And yeah. Well, that was fun. So I've changed my heading just a bit. I'm going about around 220. But hey, if you are new to our channel, if you haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe button. We do have at least several new subscribers. We're fluctuating right now. We were up to 127, now we're back to 126. Hey, if you subscribe to our channel and then left, thanks, and we're sorry you left. But that's okay. I'm not going to hold it against you. And hey, this week we're adding a new thing. And I don't know how long it will be a thing, but for right now, recently we had a video get a lot of views. So, normally our videos get around 20 to, I'd say 90 views. This one, we're about 1.9K. And it was a public domain movie. And the good thing with a public domain movie is instead of, you having the movie and we give you a countdown and you sync up with us, you can just watch the video from our channel because it's in the public domain. And the video's right there. This isn't the first video we did like that. A couple months ago, Vomit did Bride of the Gorilla all by himself, and I believe it was our first Christmas special. Me and Shaggy B did Santa Claus Conquers the Martian, and we got a copyright strike and our video was removed by YouTube. We filed a dispute and we won. So you can watch both of those movies. And if you want to see the video that got all the views, watch The Guy with Secret Kung Fu. And I believe that was all of us. I forget why we ended up watching that movie instead of something else. But anyway, since that seemed to be something that several people enjoyed, we rearranged stuff and watched another public domain movie, and that will be out this Friday, and I'm going to mess the title up because about a month ago, me and Vomit watched It Came From Outer Space, and I believe the title of the public domain movie we watched is They Came From Beyond Space. Yeah, that sounds right. But that is coming out this Friday. I believe the next movie after that will be The Disaster Artist. Unless... No, it will not be. It will be Space Camp. I keep wanting to forget that. Space Camp was originally going to come out this Friday, but we moved it back so we could do the first Friday public domain movie on the first Friday of August. And then next week will be Space Camp, which I have seen that movie, but I was not there for the recording because I had a show and another show and I was not able to be there for the recording. I cannot tell you where my show was because that would totally give away... I would dox myself. And so this week is They Came From Beyond Space. Next week, Space Camp. The week after that will be The Disaster Artist, which is the movie about the making of the movie The Room. And if you haven't seen The Room, you really should. And you should watch it along with our commentary. We did a commentary for The Room 2 years ago. It is a hilariously bad movie, but it was made, and they have a movie now. The Disaster Artist is kind of the behind-the-scenes story. It's a little bit fictionalized, but not as much as you would think. Like, it really did... A lot of that really did happen. Ooh, I'm yawning again. And I'm coming up to a lot of hills. I need to be careful. If I head too far... If I were to head straight towards Target right now, I'd be going over those hills, and I don't want to do that. But I also have to be careful because there are some sand traps around here. And they're not really sand traps, but I don't want to drive down just to have to drive back up. And my battery life, actually I'm doing pretty good with the batteries. If I'm careful with terrain like this, I can actually conserve more batteries than just flat terrain. Okay, I'm just trying to take a look and see where I'm at. So I think next episode I can make it at least just barely to the scouting aircraft. I feel like I'm going to make it just below halfway to the scout aircraft here. But if I had 10 more minutes, I feel like I would have been halfway. Yawning one more time. Ugh. Hey, if you want to see some other stuff on our channel, Shaggy B recently put released the first part of his travel vlog. Travel vlog. Yes. The first part came out last Friday. The second part should be coming out this Friday. I think it is a more interesting video than watching me drive this Rover train across this fictional planet, but go check out his video and watch him ride his bike in real places. Ugh, I gotta stop this yawning. And I am extra tired now because I recorded the entire commentary for this video, and then I realized I had muted my mic. So I've already done the commentary for this whole video without realizing, and I did do a mic check, and then I got interrupted and had to start over again, and I must have muted the mic, but that was entirely my fault. Several hills. Hoping my video is glitching here, hoping that's not affecting the recording. Everything still seems to be mostly on track. Which is good. But we're coming up to the last couple minutes of the video anyway. So, hey, we're going to stop here. I'll put the brakes on, bring out the satellite dishes, and you can see the Rover train in all its glory. And let's zoom out and see where we're at. Okay, so we're still traveling next to those, I want to call them mountain ranges because they kind of are, but they're not too terribly high. They don't have snow on them. And we're about halfway through there. And you can see, I think that's a little less than halfway through to the Scout aircraft. And yeah, that's where we're going to stop today. And hopefully next episode I can make it all the way to the Scout aircraft. That way I can send it back to the KSC to refuel. But hey, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks.